Hey everybody, this is Kayla and welcome back to Coffee Break with the Chamber Chicks. You asked and we answered, so welcome back to your ultimate inside scoop on everything going on right here in downtown Cleveland. We love our little town and we have got a lot to talk about. From ice cream to art studios, we're chatting with some of our downtown business owners about what makes Cleveland uniquely different, giving some updates on things to come, and talking about how you can be a part of shaping downtown Cleveland's future. So grab your favorite cup of coffee, settle in, and get ready because your Cleveland Square update starts now. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us today on Coffee Break with the Chamber Chicks. I'm Kayla.
And I'm Beth.
And we are here with our good friend Lydia Slayton. We've got a whole lot of things going on in downtown Cleveland. So today we're going to be talking to a few of our downtown business owners, as well as sharing a little update from folks who maybe don't want to be on the camera.
Right.
But
you guys have asked, and so we're bringing the story.
Yes, so y'all always want to know the scoop on what's going on downtown. So we've got it for you here today. So thanks for joining us, Lydia.
Thank you for having me.
So Lydia is the owner of the Artistic Box, and y'all have recently relocated to downtown Cleveland. So tell us a little bit for folks who don't know. Tell us a little bit about your business and kind of your journey to coming back to Cleveland.
So we are in an art studio and an event venue. And so we do like kids and adult classes. We do them every week. We have them all year long going on. And we have very humble beginnings. Like we used to be at my house at a little art studio that was my sunroom and an 8x10 room. And then we've moved to Cleveland, and then we went to Helen. And we were there for 3 years in Helen. Loved our location. But I just kept on hearing people say, the drive is so far. You know, we wish you would be closer to us in Cleveland. And a lot of parents bring their kids to us for after-school art classes. And we just decided it would be so much more convenient. And to be honest, I've always wanted to be on the square. It's kind of like a thing. I don't know. I would love to be part of the square. So one of my art students, Selena Nix, actually asked me one day, she was like, we're buying the old pet store. I know it's creepy. You're going to go see it.
That way.
And she was like, you're going to go see it, check it out. And so we went over there one day, and it was the weirdest thing. It was bad. It was bad. You'll see videos. But something about it I just loved. And I love them. Her and Rod were great. And so they said, we will do all the remodel. We will do everything. You just guide us and tell us the stuff that you want. And so now we're here.
And it's beautiful.
Yes, it's finished today.
Yay!
So, yeah.
So beautiful.
So you grew up here.
Mhm.
How do you think the square has changed over time? I mean, you bring a real unique perspective.
Huge. I guess I've lived here since I was 6. And I don't remember ever wanting to come to the square. To be honest.
Well, we want to the square.
I mean, maybe in the last 10 years, I feel like we've gotten Clyde's, we've gotten Bell's, we've gotten the Tipsy Tomato, and my favorite clothing stores. I mean, I go to Caroline's store, Blush and
Right.
Betty's. I buy all my stuff at Revival, the Refined Table. I buy my house decor, and so the Silo. I just feel like the last few years, I find myself here a lot more. And I would rather be here. I like supporting local businesses.
Mhm.
I don't want to drive to Gainesville. And so I love that we now have, and the new ice cream shop. My kids love that.
Business.
Yes, and the new general store. I just feel like there's suddenly a huge buzz, and we can't wait for Farmhouse to be here.
Right.
There's just a lot more going on than we've ever had before.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So, as you're so excited to be a part of it, how do you see the Artistic Box contributing to the vibrancy of the downtown?
I feel it's going to be like a destination. We don't really have anything to do. We have restaurants and clothing, clothing stores. But now it's like an art studio. You can come to the class, or you can book it for an event. You can do our communities can come together. I mean, we can do women's church groups there. It's just a place for anyone, for any reason, at any time, get together, gather together. It's supposed to be a very fun vibe, kind of chill. We're working on a beautiful outdoor area so people can kind of come in from Freedom Park and chill out there if they have events there.
Very nice.
So I just kind of want it to be something that anyone can do at any age for any reason.
Love it.
So-
And that's the whole, organically, that was the purpose of town squares,
Yes.
to be that gathering place.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
so sweet. I
Mhm.
love that.
I love that you said something to do, because you're right. We do have a lot of food, beverage, whatever. But this provides a new element
Yes.
for the downtown.
Just hang
Yes.
out.
Yes.
Just be.
Yes. And I have to say, my parents of the ones that drop off their kids for art classes, they are so excited because they're like, now we can go shop for clothes, we can go buy coffee and sit at the coffee house, and we can go look for our house decor. Like, there's just so many things to do now while they're waiting. So
Right.
I'm hoping it'll bring
And I
business
love
too.
like, especially where you are, your proximity to the park for, parents that have kids that are younger, like maybe some kids in art, classes, and then some that are younger, they can go play in the park,
That
or they
is
can
so
go,
true.
do
Yes.
other things, even if they're like, well, we don't want to go eat every
Yeah.
day during art class or whatever. But having that opportunity, because that's something you definitely didn't have where you were
Right.
before. You were very limited in that.
Yeah. Well, and we take like a little break in between classes with the kids, like for snack. Of course, we can't go with 2 hours without food.
Yeah,
And so we were so excited because now we can take them to the park, let them play, get their energy out, and then go back and like keep teaching classes. So I
Love
can't
that.
wait.
Yeah.
I was a teacher for years, and I know that is important.
Yes,
Go run,
absolutely.
and then so we're excited about that part.
Love it. Well, thanks
But-
so much for
Thanks.
giving us the inside scoop on
I
what's going on with the
know.
I
artistic
can't wait
box.
to show
So-
everyone.
I
Yes.
know. We will
So-
be there very soon. And now we're here with Elizabeth Huseline, one of our favorite entrepreneurs, our sweetest entrepreneur with all the sweet treats downtown at Bizabuzz. Thanks for joining us today, Elizabeth.
Yeah, happy to be here.
I know.
And looking so cute.
I know.
I love your
her
outfit.
pants. You
Thank
can't
you.
fully appreciate that fit today. She is absolutely on point.
Fabulous.
Amazing. But we know and love Bizabuzz, but tell our listeners a little bit about your store.
Bizabuzz is a very unique place, as is the name. 3-year-old me who couldn't say her own name, Elizabeth. That's where the name Bizabuzz came from. It's not Bizabas. Everybody comes in, Bizabas. How do you say the name? So Bizabah. It's just me, AKA I am Bizabah. Unique space. It's ice cream, it's cookies, it's cakes, it's Friday, Saturday nights. I might have tiramisu, key lime pie. It's good stuff, but it's more than that. I've got unique gifts. I've got antique furniture. I've got a unique space to come and sit and hang out. I do have Wi-Fi, so if you need a quiet place, not always quiet, I always have music. And there might be a little one running through there with some ice cream, but just a unique space to just come and gather, be with friends, pick up a gift, all kinds of gifts, housewarming, birthday, baby shower
Oh,
stuff.
so cute, baby stuff.
So I've just everything. I wanted to
We love to
one-stop
go
shop.
and sit out front because you've got
People watch.
seating out
Yeah.
front and just kind of. We were out one day having ice cream, and this little girl, was it a little boy? Maybe it was a little boy, and he said, "Do you own this place?" And I'm like, "No, she's in there." He's like, "This is." It was a little boy, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't remember that? We were just sitting outside eating ice cream and just taking in the angle of the courthouse that you have is
Yes.
unique.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And
from
so
that side.
I guess I've never really sat on your side of the square and just watched. And it's just so pretty.
Yes.
It's so
Enjoy
Cleveland.
it.
Yes.
I love it.
Perfect.
So y'all opened in October, right?
No, November, the
Okay.
1st of November.
So y'all been on the downtown for a while now. But why do you think it's important to have a vibrant downtown?
A spot for locals, just that unique identity that Cleveland is slowly starting to create, bring in more walkability to the square, a place for locals. Yes, we might be a stepping stone to get to Helen or through the mountains, but Cleveland has got so much to offer, very unique. I think it's important. It's important for our locals to provide a place for them to shop at home. And, in a way, you're giving back to your own community. You're supporting your people. You're putting your money back into the community. It's very important. But who wants to drive all the way to Gainesville or, outside of the county when they've got so much here? Cleveland's got so much to offer.
Yeah.
So it's very important,
Yeah.
And I'm excited about all the new stuff that's coming with, the Knicks building, and Artistic Box is gorgeous over there. Refined Table's been there for a while, but she's got a unique space. Even
So
Doe
pretty.
Star, her shop is so fun. all the restaurants. We've Cleveland's got it, and it is important. And I hope we continue to kind of grow, and I hope I inspire more, people to kind of take a leap of faith and start their own little shop.
Yeah.
Like you said, I think while we may not be as tourist as necessarily Helen in Cleveland, if you create a place where the locals want to be, then, the tourists kind of follow that because
Right.
people want to have an experience that feels authentic, not just, oh, I'm going to the place that is known as,
Yeah.
this is the place for tourists, but they want to feel like a local when they're somewhere,
Right.
So
Yes.
And you really do in Cleveland. I mean, even if you're not from Cleveland, you feel like a local in Cleveland.
Yep.
And it's so sweet. It's just our people. It's just such a heartbeat that
Yes.
you can't copy, right? Clearly we think Bizabuzz has contributed to the success of the square. How do you feel it's contributing to the success of the square?
Think it is. I hope it is.
We
Just
love it.
getting the wow factor still from people that walk in the shop thinking, hey, it's just a typical ice cream shop. I've got the big ice cream cones that definitely attract attention from the kids. They see it and they're, Mom, I want ice cream. Which helps. It draws people in. But when they walk in and they just see the wow, it's more than just ice cream, that it keeps bringing people back. And it's constantly changing too with my antique furniture, my displays. Yes, I have gifts, but if I sell a piece, which I've sold a couple this week, things are going to be shifting and changing. And I like that. People walk in and it's like, oh, it's different. You change things. So that's
very important
brings
in
people
retail.
back.
I
Yeah.
don't think we talk enough about our retailers and how they change things, either windows. If you notice, Jessica at the Refined Table's changing her windows all the time.
Bella's does a great job changing their windows.
Bella's does the best job of keeping her windows updated
Yes.
anywhere. So, yeah.
I'm pretty particular about my windows.
Yeah.
Of course, I want it to be like that picturesque. I've got my tables that face out to see, so I don't like to put a lot of stuff on the front. I have people, they stop in, can we paint your windows?
No.
It's a very old building. These
Yeah.
are very old windows, so I'm very protective about my windows. So the
you don't have to paint
paintings
them. It's already
are
pretty.
exactly the paintings are the little faces with that cone of ice cream
exactly
facing out
Yeah.
and enjoying.
That's so
with a
sweet. I love
smile.
that. So
And I love like now in the summer, not as much, you can't see it as much, but like in the winter time when it would get dark so early and like you had the lights around the windows and it was just, little people inside. I just like love that so
Yes,
much. So
with
I
the little
loved like the
Christmas
glow of
tree,
the
yeah.
lights in the dark and it was just like, I don't know, so
And-
beautiful.
And the whole weekend of the Christmas parade, you were just hopping.
Yes. That was-
I mean, everybody, I think it's when people realized you were there, I think, and just really kind of was like, and what a great place in the winter to come and hang out and have a piece of tiramisu.
Yeah.
Or a nice warm
Too. I
cookie.
love-
Those
I changed,
cookies.
yes. I changed the menu. I've got cider. I've got coffee.
You will
nothing
abandon
special.
your diet in a New York minute over those cookies, people. Be forewarned,
They're
they're
so
so good. The hot chocolate one, or the s'mores one.
Oh yeah, the s'mores one's my favorite. What's your personal favorite?
Yeah, what's yours?
My favorite is the caramel apple crisp.
I like
It's
that one in the
so
fall
good.
personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it can be an anytime sort of thing, but I love it in the
The
fall. It
s'mores
just
one.
feels so perfect.
And the
different.
chocolate chip. I mean,
You can't go wrong with
you're
a good
not
old
going to
fashioned
go wrong
chocolate
with
chip.
that one.
No,
Good.
I don't think I told you this, but the night that Mason and I came in on our anniversary and we got 4 cookies
Well,
and we got 2 chocolate chips and then one of them was red velvet and one of them, I don't remember what a peanut butter or something. And so then I ate one of the chocolate chip ones and then like a day passed and then he ate the red velvet one and then like a day passed and then he didn't eat another one. And so I went in there and I cut that chocolate chip and I ate that one. And then that night he came in there and he was like,
where's my
You
chocolate
ate
chip?
my-
you started eating the second chocolate chip cookie. And I was like, you snooze real live.
Right?
That's
Should have
right.
been faster, buddy. Should have
Hey,
been
It's so
faster.
perfect.
Come back and replenish your stock anytime. I've always got them.
We buy one of each and then bring them back to the office and cut them up
Yes.
because they're
Yes,
massive,
they're
right?
huge.
And so you get a bite of this and a bite of that.
That's
It's a
not
buffet
shareable.
of deliciousness.
It's like
It's so good.
charcuterie of cookies.
I love it.
And you can call ahead if you have events. I
Oh, that's
I
right.
can bake fresh cookies and have them available whenever you need them. So, yes.
Yes, we
I'll
did
let
that
you
for
do
Christmas.
and-
I took like, I don't even know how many, and everyone was like, these are amazing.
And Mason's birthday.
Did we do that? No, at Christmas.
Oh,
At
it was
our
Christmas.
big
Oh, that's right,
family
right,
Christmas.
Christmas.
And so I took those, and it was so fabulous. So
Yes. We have people come in and, it's hard to really judge your day and how many you need to bake.
Mhm.
They have a shelf life. So I want fresh cookies. So we bake all day long. So I start at 2 or 3 in the mornings. I can build up to about 3 to 4 in the afternoons, but that one person comes in and there's a line and I've got 2 or 3 cookies left and they're like, okay, I want 2 of those, and then they're gone.
Yeah.
So if you're patient, I can either pop them in and bake them, or if you have like a specific flavor, like you're coming back for all the time, call ahead of time and I'll bake them. I'll make sure they're hot and fresh
Service
and
with a
ready for
smile.
you. That's
and
right.
And a
serving up
cookie.
smiles. That's
I
right.
know.
That's
Serving up
right.
Smiles.
It's a place for
smiles.
all things smiles, is what I like to say. Everything. If you're having a bad day and you need to put a smile on your face, you pick me up.
I mean, I've never
sweet.
ate a cookie while I'm frowning.
Or ice cream.
Or ice cream.
Right.
And
Sure.
your flavors of ice cream. Let's be clear for those who haven't visited. This isn't just ice cream.
Mm,
This is not something you're gonna. We love you, Ingles, but this is not something you're gonna get at Ingles.
no.
This is bougie ice cream.
Right. So I'm like one of 5 locations in Georgia that carry this brand of ice cream. So it comes from Madison, Wisconsin, which I'm waiting for
Happy
shipment
cows.
right now. Yes. They're doing something right with the dairy. I'm just saying. The ice cream, so fun, so unique. I have a flavor out right now. I don't know how fast it's going to go because it's going to take that unique person, but it is so good.
Yeah.
It's called Mango Untamed, and I'm trying to promote it and push it.
Okay.
It's very unique. You got to come try it out.
Try Tuesday. We'll go.
Yeah, try Tuesday. Come. So Mango
On a Thursday.
Untamed is a spicy mango ice cream.
Like with tahini spicy.
It's got tahini in it. That's exactly it. So I think of it as like a spicy, maybe mango margarita. I don't know, but in an ice cream. It's very good. You don't get the heat like at the first bite, but it kind of
catches up.
yes, it sneaks in there and then it does build. So I don't recommend
Mango
a
and
large
tahini is good.
service or serving. Don't recommend a large serving, but yeah, it will build. And I'm a spicy girl. I like things hot. So I really like this ice cream. I had a little girl try it yesterday
Oh,
and
bless
she
her.
likes mango. And I was like warning her parent, like,
Yeah.
grandparent, I'm not sure, but I was trying to, throw it out there. Like, it's got tahini in it. They're like, what's that? I was like,
Oh.
okay, you don't know what tahini is either.
You may wait.
Yes. So, it's got a bit of heat. And so she tried it. And at first she was like, she's like, I was like, it's spicy. She's like, no, I don't want that one. I don't want that one. So it's fun. It's good. But like I said, not everybody likes hot.
Yeah.
So
We'll
But
definitely
so-
have to try that one.
So good.
it's yummy.
So
It's all
fun
yummy.
flavors, great
Yes.
stuff. So Kaylee, downtown, that's some amazing momentum we've got,
Got a
going
lot
on.
going on.
Little, I tell everybody, we just in Little Cleveland doing our Little Cleveland thing. But
But-
there's still more coming, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Farmhouse just opened their new location on the 12th. So
Right.
that Friday, a couple weeks ago, they
and
had
you missed it. You missed Mason sang
exactly.
and Dawn was there.
If you weren't there, you missed
Oh, my
out. We had a
goodness.
lot of
It'll happen again.
our
It'll happen
favorite
again.
folks were there doing music. Both of Stephen Maryland's sons were there
I
doing
know.
music. I was just on that Saturday when we were there when Mason sang. It was like I was just tearing up because I was watching people go from Farmhouse to go shop on at one of the retailers and then taking their bags to the car and then going to Tipsy Tomato
Yeah.
and then going, like in that just
Did you got have a little
downtown
ice
synergy.
cream from Elizabeth's, from Bizabus, just sort of
exactly.
melt it all in?
So it was just so sweet to see that how long they had worked on that and come to fruition. Like it's so much more seating, or not much more because
there was
there
none.
was none inside the
No.
building, but
It's
just
so amazing.
incredible seating capacity,
Mhm.
incredible opportunity for downtown things, and just that increased foot traffic.
Right.
So
And then their space that they left is now open.
Mhm.
So there's an opportunity for some growth there.
Mhm.
And, a lot of our listeners may not know that there's a downtown development authority, a group of people, that are assigned to making sure the city grows well and grows strategically. And those guys have a survey, right? It's the Cleveland DDA, and they launched a community survey. You can scan the QR if you're downtown, in the Nick's Hardware window at the businesses. Those places have the QR code where you can scan it, take that survey. The goal is to build a downtown that's unique to Cleveland, right? We are not a copy of somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm just tired of hearing people say, I wish we were more like fill in the blank of whatever community, because we're uniquely our own thing.
Right. We're our own thing. And that makes this downtown special.
Yeah.
And it only takes a few minutes of everybody's time just to fill out that survey.
And it's anonymous. So,
absolutely.
you know,
nobody knows who said what.
Share how you really feel, and
tell
let's
us,
address it.
Tell them what you really think.
Yeah. Another cool thing that's going on downtown, that's people don't think of it as downtown, but downtown Cleveland is bigger than just the square, right?
Yeah, we consider it about 4 blocks off the
Yeah.
hard square.
You know, Soaring Therapy.
I know.
They just moved into their new office.
Brand new office.
They opened on June 22nd. They opened up to their clients at the new place, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's at 88 Cemetery Street, if you haven't seen the beautiful new building. And they've even got some office space over there that they're looking to lease out to another business. And so it's cool to see some business that is still downtown, not necessarily on the downtown square necessarily, but heavy foot traffic volume.
Yeah. And we always talk about restaurants and retail, right? But there's more to the whole fabric of downtown than just restaurants and retail. Housing, services, offices, things like that. And there's a whole lot more going on that people don't even notice. I mean, there are so many properties currently under redevelopment, opportunities for redevelopment. And I was trying to think of an analogy of how to explain that this is a slow process, and we want it to be a slow process. This is not a flood, right? This is a river, and it flows and changes the shape of things. We want it to be slow and ongoing and methodical, just like a river flows. And while those stories of those other properties aren't public right now, they are in the process. And
there's a lot going on behind the scenes
that you would never you drive in Cleveland and you would never know. But that's how we want it. We don't want everything at one time. Everything at one time throws off, makes challenges for infrastructure. I promise you, somebody's going to complain when traffic is adjusted, changed, hard to get through because of some piece of redevelopment. And that's just part of the evolution of Cleveland, because Cleveland is a place unto itself. It isn't a copy of somewhere else. It isn't it is its own thing. It's built in its own rhythm. It's built at its own pace, and it's built for its own people. And that's exactly the way you want downtown development.
Any downtown, anywhere. It needs to be individualized to that community.
And that's the authenticity of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't need a carbon copy. No. Because, you can get a Gap somewhere else. This is unique to us. It's when you come to Cleveland, you're in Cleveland. It's what makes us special. And it's not a weakness. I hope people don't think it's a weakness. It's just a strategy. It's easier for our city services to pivot when you do more slow and methodical development. It means that we have space and capacity to respond, to adjust, to pivot. It's a strength we have that's guided and not a blueprint. To an end game. So, all that to say, take the survey, right? We want everybody to take the survey, come by and, welcome our new friends on Cemetery Street. Come to Farmhouse Coffee, hang out, send a spell.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And, everybody's always wanting to know what's going on downtown. So we'll continue to do downtown updates as we can, share the information that's going on. But if you haven't seen our podcast about the Nick's Hardware building that we've done with the new owners, make sure to check out the What's Next for Nick's podcast. You can find the information in the show right here. So there's a lot going on.
So much
and
going
we
on.
want everyone to be, as informed as they can be and as supportive to all of
Yeah.
our businesses and all of our property owners that have put in just a tremendous amount of work.
Heart and soul. And yeah, this
It's not
isn't
just
some,
businesses. It's not just property owners. It takes so many people to make it work.
hmm yeah, that whole DDA, those people are volunteers.
Yeah.
They volunteer to give their time, to lend their ear, guide these processes. City staff. It is really a team effort, and you're part of that team. Our listeners are part of that
Absolutely.
team. So we want to make a place that's good, that's unique to Cleveland.
Absolutely. So take the survey,
Right.
share your
Take the
opinions. Check out the What's Next. It's a tongue twister.
It is, but it's cute.
What's Next for Nix.
I love a good
podcast,
alliteration.
if you haven't already. And make sure to like and subscribe and follow us on all the
Right.
places you can find us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music. So make sure to follow us along there to stay up to date on what's going on in our beautiful community here in White County, Georgia, and learn just all sorts of things about how you can grow your business and how you can help better the business community. So until next time, we will
See you, love you, bye.